What if everything you thought you knew about MrBeast was just the tip of the iceberg? Known for his mind-blowing stunts and massive giveaways, Jimmy Donaldson, aka MrBeast, has captivated over 300 million subscribers, but with all that success and attention, it's only natural that some hiccups have popped up along the way.
MrBeast messed up.
MrBeast.
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 MrBeast. MrBeast has.
MrBeast.
Critics, naysayers, and harsh haters have started to voice their concerns, questioning his role as an employer, a role model, and even as a person. So what's really going on behind the scenes? And how will these revelations impact his empire? Stay tuned as we uncover the serious allegations against MrBeast and his company. We'll focus on recent claims from multiple sources and explore how these revelations might impact his empire. Stay tuned for the shocking truths and drama that could change everything. Ex-employees are now speaking out against MrBeast, revealing shocking details you won't believe. Leaked documents from MrBeast himself show some outrageous things he reportedly writes for his own staff. Even his ex-girlfriend has weighed in. But if you're new to MrBeast, he's basically the golden boy of YouTube, known for his jaw-dropping stunts and massive giveaways. Think saving 100 dogs or helping 1,000 blind people see for the first time. Now that we're all caught up, let's dive into the timeline of accusations against MrBeast and his company. Now start with Chris Tyson, who's been the most recent to face major controversy. Chris, a longtime friend of Jimmy Donaldson and a familiar face in almost every MrBeast video, was once a fan favorite. He even co-hosted the Beast Reacts channel with Jimmy. However, things took a turn. The Beast Reacts channel went silent, and Chris's behavior in videos started to change. In early 2023, Chris publicly announced he was on HRT, which led to a wave of online backlash. This controversy escalated in July 2024, when it was revealed that Chris had been interacting with a Twitter user known for drawing minors inappropriately. Fans even spotted one of the artist's drawings in a MrBeast video. Chris later addressed these issues on Twitter, but the damage was done. As a result, many on social media began digging into MrBeast's involvement in the situation. Did he know more than he let on? Stay tuned as we explore the fallout and uncover how this scandal has impacted the entire MrBeast team.
Have you ever faked a video?
No.
But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor.
So, there's a creator named Dogpack404, aka named Dawson, who has been on a mission to expose the dark side of MrBeast's company. In his viral video, "I work for MrBeast," he's a fraud. Dawson spills a long list of shocking claims, from videos being faked in ways MrBeast always denied, to heavy use of CGI, and even rigging outcomes by putting friends and family in videos. He goes on to accuse MrBeast of running illegal lotteries, selling fake autographs, and marketing Feastables as healthy while secretly changing the recipe to something even worse than their main competitor, Hershey's. Dawson also reveals claims of extreme favoritism inside the company, where an in-crowd gets the perks, while the out-crowd is left behind. This expose has everyone talking, and it's just the beginning.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you, enjoy the video.
At first glance, Dogpack44 looks like he just downed a few energy drinks and turned on the camera to vent. It wasn't exactly inspiring confidence, especially when the video had just a few hundred views. He's giving off chaotic Heath Ledger vibes. But despite the rough presentation, Dogpack44 makes some really well-thought-out points that have put a serious spotlight on MrBeast's company in a negative way. He starts by accusing MrBeast of purposely manipulating the minds of young children for his own profit, and it only gets more intense from there. One key point made about MrBeast's content is how it targets kids, building trust to then exploit it for views, subscribers, and merchandise sales. MrBeast has always prided himself on delivering what he promises, whether it's counting to 100,000 or surviving underwater for days. This authenticity has been a cornerstone of his brand's popularity. But what if that trust is shaken? Imagine if it was revealed that he's been deceptive. It would be a huge blow. For example, consider the recent story of Mac, a contestant who failed repeatedly in MrBeast challenges. Fans watched him struggle and hoped for his redemption. Then, in a dramatic twist, MrBeast featured Mac in the world's deadliest obstacle course. giving him a final chance to win $800,000. The video was edited to look like a triumphant comeback, but behind the scenes, it was all staged. The emotional montage of Mac's past failures leading up to his supposed victory turned out to be more movie magic than reality. What does this say about the truth behind the hype?
That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
So Mac's presence in MrBeast videos kind of ruins the story they're trying to tell. He wasn't just a random guy who became friends with MrBeast. He was handpicked. Mac had worked on a big channel before and was already part of MrBeast's team before appearing on camera. You'd expect MrBeast's videos to be dramatic, but the overall story should feel real, not scripted. If Mac's success and failures were all scripted, it makes you wonder, how many other videos are fake? This is like the prank channels from back in the day. If one video was fake, how many others were too? Mac's story is that he's living in a multi-million-dollar mansion and winning challenges, making you think he's a stand-up guy who deserves it. But if this is based on a lie, it's a huge letdown. MrBeast promotes the idea of random contestants winning, but not disclosing that Mac had worked with him before makes it misleading. Plus, Dogpack highlights more examples of faked content, like the 7 days stranded at sea video, where beds magically fill up after a cut. Friends, family, and staff being picked as contestants shatter the illusion that these are random subscribers. Rigging or scripting game shows isn't just unethical, it's illegal. MrBeast has the means to make his competitions fair and real, and that's much more interesting than fake and rigged. And that's not all. Dawson exposes another surprising detail about MrBeast. He points out that while MrBeast claimed he spent all night on a raft, it turns out he didn't. Plus, Dawson reveals that some of the people in MrBeast's videos might actually be planted characters.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager.
It's not that big of a deal, but when you start lying and calling these people random, it gets a bit uncomfortable. Why lie about it? There's no need. It's perfectly okay to have your cast and manager in the video. There's 100 people involved after all. So in the next part of Dogpack's video, we dive into MrBeast's history with illegal lotteries. It's a juicy detail, especially with a clip of PewDiePie calling out giveaways for subs. Hearing one top YouTuber indirectly criticize another adds a whole new layer to the drama. Dogpack's points about illegal lotteries are pretty hard to ignore. It turns out that Jimmy has engaged in these activities more than once. On top of that, selling t-shirts with the promise of MrBeast's signature, only to have his crew sign them instead, is incredibly deceptive. If even a few of those signatures are fake, it makes all the signed shirts less valuable, since their authenticity can't be confirmed. We all want to believe MrBeast is using his money for charity, but the reality seems to be that a part of his income comes from essentially selling gambling to kids. Using illegal lotteries to promote and profit off gambling aimed at kids? That's pretty sketchy and legally questionable. You know, the whole point of a lottery is that the organizer makes more money than the prize value. Since MrBeast is running the show, he's the one benefiting the most. Sure, he's done a lot of great work, but if some of that funding comes from illegal lotteries, it raises some serious questions. Now, Dogpack is raising serious questions about MrBeast's Feastables. Advertised as a healthier alternative to Hershey's, Feastables actually contains more calories and sugar. Is this a case of false advertising? It seems MrBeast might be more strategic than genuine.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Consider this. What are two of the most profitable ways to make money off kids? Candy and gambling. Now MrBeast is blending the two. Feastables is marketed as a better choice, but could be just another way to hook kids. Add to this MrBeast's other ventures like Beast Burgers and a new toy brand, with chances to win rare items, and it raises concerns about whether these products are designed to be addictive. There are significant questions about whether these products are exploiting childhood habits and health. Packed with serious allegations, Dogpack's 54-minute expose takes a hard look at MrBeast. The video challenges the polished image many of us have come to admire. It's tough to view him the same way after seeing these claims, unless he provides even stronger proof of his innocence. While pieces of this info have been around, seeing it all presented in one clear, compelling video makes the impact even stronger. This might just change everything we thought we knew about him. To sum it up, Dogpack has been meticulous and thorough with his claims, and as more damning allegations hit the mainstream, The cover-up is ramping up. On Twitter, Dogpack shared a screenshot of one of the cease and desist orders he received. It's clear. Once you open a huge can of worms, you can't just shove them all back in. Instead of proving his innocence, MrBeast is using legal threats to silence critics. Dogpack reveals that MrBeast is allegedly hiring private investigators to dig up dirt and discredit him. And while MrBeast's team might apologize and claim they're changing, the ongoing accusations, like running fake lotteries and questionable philanthropy, suggest otherwise. If these allegations are true, it's not just bad, it's a betrayal of trust. For now, these are mostly just allegations, but the drama is far from over. So MrBeast's team is now in full crisis mode, trying to silence critics at every turn. They're mass deleting comments and using 2 law firms to send out cease and desist orders as intimidation tactics. Pretty much what you'd expect from an innocent company, right? Recently, it's been revealed that thousands of comments are being scrubbed from MrBeast's latest video, and even the infamous tipping the pizza delivery guy video has had parts edited out. Checking out MrBeast's latest video, it's tough to determine the real like to dislike ratio. The dislike extension isn't always reliable, and even though Keemstar shared what was claimed to be the actual ratio from MrBeast's studio analytics, there's skepticism. If accurate, it would suggest the ongoing controversy isn't impacting the dislike count, highlighting why removing dislikes was a major mistake. Comments on MrBeast's channel containing words like scripted, scam, and Shatman are being filtered out. MrBeast's channels are censoring thousands of comments to shield his young audience from potential criticisms. Uncover the truth about MrBeast that's making waves everywhere. You won't believe what's really going on. Hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss this explosive reveal. Meanwhile, Dogpack's latest video, I Worked for MrBeast. He's a sociopath, offers a darker view of the MrBeast empire. Despite amassing 8 million views in just 2 days, it remains suspiciously off the trending tab. This reluctance from YouTube to feature such explosive content on a top creator raises questions. The video drops serious allegations about MrBeast employees and dives into troubling issues. Dogpack claims that Jimmy might have been involved in covering up some serious issues, though this has yet to be proven. In an interview with Jake Wedd, a former MrBeast employee, we get an inside look at a video that was never released. Jake was supposed to be the sole contestant in a major MrBeast video, a huge opportunity. Instead, the video was scrapped because it went terribly wrong. Jake shares his intense experience of spending 30 days in solitary confinement for $10,000 a day. Jake claims that MrBeast uses his influence to manipulate employees into doing whatever he wants. It's a situation where making him happy means rewards, but stepping out of line means getting nothing. He pushes people into mentally exhausting situations just to create content that showcases their struggle. And when employees aren't prepared or don't know what to expect, it crosses into unethical territory. Even more alarming is the existence of an internal document with a mission statement that twists the meaning of no. Jake's testimony reveals a troubling work culture at MrBeast's empire. Low pay, fear of being fired for speaking up, and an environment where employees feel they have no choice but to comply. Filming charitable acts isn't automatically a bad thing, and Jimmy often got a pass because his content felt genuinely kind-hearted. But when we start seeing shady tactics, like pushing unhealthy products to kids and serious allegations surfacing, it gets tougher to believe that his philanthropy is as pure as it seems. It's like, really? This is the one part of his empire that's not tainted by any questionable tactics. And let's not forget the video Jake was supposed to be in, where he was mentally tormented by keeping the lights on to deprive him of sleep. It's enough to make you wonder what's really going on behind the scenes. You're being pushed to keep going in a challenge you desperately want to quit, with cash dangled in front of you, pushing that don't take no for an answer mentality to the limit. It's a whole different level of pressure, especially when you're trapped in a room. And this is exactly what Jake says happened. Now this is Jake's side of the story. We haven't heard the other side yet, but if he was told to run a marathon without any training, that sounds brutal. Even seasoned runners struggle with marathons, so asking an untrained person to do it is next level tough. Jake's experience was like chasing a carrot on a stick. Endure the pain, and there's a shot at fame and success. It's tempting, especially when you see how much MrBeast's audience loves these kinds of stunts. If this video had ever been released, Jake might have gotten the same hype. There's proof out there somewhere, And maybe one day the footage will leak, unless MrBeast Studios has it locked down tight. Challenges like this should match the contestants' strengths. Jake's a comedian, not a marathon runner. Let's talk about the shocking allegations against MrBeast, including the hiring of a convicted predator. This masked individual, known as Delaware, has a record involving an offense against an 11-year-old and was even featured in a MrBeast video. With such serious red flags, it's hard to believe someone like this could end up working for the biggest YouTuber, especially with an audience made up of kids. As the situation unfolds, more people who've had even brief interactions with MrBeast are sharing their stories. For instance, there's Ty, who had an interview with MrBeast and pitched an idea he thought would be great for the channel. Although he didn't get the role, it seems his idea was used. Now, amid the current drama, Ty's story has emerged, but is facing significant backlash. It appears he might be trying to profit from a serious situation, a pattern seen in past controversies. When major issues arise, some individuals often seek to capitalize on them, rather than remaining on the sidelines. Ty set up a GoFundMe with a goal in the millions, claiming the funds were needed for compensation. This move seemed like an attempt to get people's money, and after facing heavy backlash, he apologized and promised to refund every penny. He claimed the goal was to get support from his fans, but the need for millions is questionable if there were concerns about an idea being stolen. In addition, another critic, Rosanna Pansino, who appeared in one of MrBeast's videos, has been outspoken on Twitter about the authenticity of MrBeast's content. On August 13th, Rosanna Pansino dropped a video where she read from a leaked document, supposedly from MrBeast's camp. The document, titled How to Succeed in MrBeast Production, has sparked a lot of buzz. Let's dive into what was revealed and why this document has everyone talking. She recently released a document allegedly provided by MrBeast to his employees, which is astonishing. The document suggests that MrBeast seeks players, those who are obsessive, coachable, and see YouTube as their entire world. It's as if making YouTube videos is being treated like a high-stakes sport. The document even categorizes employees into A players, who are top performers, B players, who are new and need training, and C players, who are just average. It paints a picture of a work environment that feels overly intense for producing videos. This approach seems to exaggerate the importance of the job, creating a culture where every detail is scrutinized and the pressure is high. Unfortunately, things have taken a turn for the worse. Just a few days ago, Dogpack 404 dropped a new video exposing MrBeast once again. This time, the spotlight is on a former adult film creator who was hired by MrBeast's company. According to Dogpack, LaKoya Hill, who previously ran an adult entertainment business, joined MrBeast's team as a producer in 2019. In 2021, Hill was fired after allegations surfaced that he had assaulted his 18-year-old assistant on the job. Shockingly, despite these serious accusations, Hill was rehired in 2023 and given a new role as the company's COO. MrBeast seems to have done his best to keep this under wraps. It's hard to understand why anyone would hire someone with this background for a company focused on child-friendly content, and even harder to grasp why he was given a prominent position after being exposed. This story just got a whole lot more disturbing. In a new video, Dogpack claims that many former female employees of MrBeast's company faced inappropriate behavior, and some even left their jobs because of it. Things take a darker turn when Dogpack alleges that one of these employees was given 3 years' salary just to keep quiet about what was happening behind closed doors. But the revelations don't stop there. The video also points to MrBeast's secret CEO, James Warren, who just so happens to be Jimmy's cousin. According to Dogpack, James has been accused of inappropriate behavior and is allegedly involved in covering up serious issues at the company. This new information raises major questions about what's really going on in MrBeast's world. It's beginning to look like MrBeast's company might not be a safe place for women or children. The situation is worsening, with allegations that could dramatically change how MrBeast is viewed. What started as accusations about illegal lotteries and exploiting young fans has now escalated to much more serious claims. As this investigation unfolds, it's challenging to find any defense for MrBeast. Although he has done a lot of good, it seems there might be hidden motives behind his actions. When someone works so hard to maintain a perfect image, it often hides a darker truth. These allegations are backed by substantial evidence. If they weren't true, why would MrBeast be removing old video scenes, or sending cease and desist notices to those exposing him. The evidence suggests these claims might be more than just attempts to tarnish his reputation. And it doesn't end there. MrBeast's internal practices are raising eyebrows, suggesting a deeper issue within the company. No police investigations or charges have been made, and MrBeast seems set on pushing forward as if nothing happened. But with all these accusations piling up, can his empire withstand the pressure, or is it about to crumble? He's currently working on new projects, but it's hard to see how he'll explain away these disturbing claims. MrBeast's squeaky clean image is being tested, and it's looking more and more like this is just the beginning. How will MrBeast respond, and what does it mean for his future? Let me know what you think, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.